Some major breaking news, the Jets agreeing to a trade with the Las Vegas Raiders.
Davante Adams, Aaron Rodgers matched up again, one of his favorite receivers in his NFL career.
Rodgers looking.
Tay and I have done a lot of great things. He's made me look good a lot of times.
This is special.
I think it's exciting for our team. We definitely got better today. We're back, man. We're back.
Happy hump day, everyone. Yes, Shay Cornett, Doggy's in the house, Canty, Stephen A. Usual characters for a Wednesday. How we feeling today?
I'm feeling great. How y'all doing?
I'm good. The Yankees are up 2-0 in the CA. How can we not be feeling good this morning?
We are feeling very good. New York baseball's in the house.
Who they
New
playing?
York
You can't high school?
It don't matter. It doesn't matter.
The Guardians stink.
It doesn't matter. Please, they're there. They're playing the competition that's in front of them. You all right, man?
I'm good.
Because I've been listening. Listen. I'm stuck. Shay, I'm stuck because this man is phenomenal on morning radio.
He is.
Phenomenal.
He is.
But he's also demented half the time. And I'm just sitting there going like, I just don't know what to do with this guy right now. What is he talking about? But it is good to see you, my brother. It's good to have you here.
Something tells you might get some of those demented
we're
comments
going to get some of those
out
vibes
today.
this morning, for sure.
There's nothing wrong with him.
It's a reactionary Wednesday. Why, you ask? Because two teams that played on Monday night added star wide receivers to boost their teams immediately. The Jets acquiring Rodgers' favorite former target, that would be Davante Adams from the Raiders, within hours of losing to the Bills on Monday night. He was on a red eye right after the game, was at the team facility yesterday, also reuniting with his quarterback.
Okay, so as soon as you hear the news, what's that? Well.
Here he is.
Hey, good to see you, Tay.
I'm sure there's a few nuances, but for the most part, a lot of the same verbiage. Still the same OG right here, so should be able to pick up where we left off. You know, that's the idea. Now, this move lets everybody know, hey, it's on us now, because we're going all in, and it's our time to go out there and win games, get on a run, which, you know, we all feel deep down is going to happen.
What a double dip by McAfee on accident there. Meanwhile, the Bills somehow managed to get Amari Cooper for pennies on the dollar, adding a #1 wide receiver in lieu of a third-round pick and a seventh-rounder next year. Buffalo is on top of the AFC East, for now at least, and traded Stephon Diggs, we all remember, to Houston this offseason. And so, here we are. Cooper is now a Bill, Adams is now a Jet, and I'll go to you, Doggy, first. Who won the trade?
I loved what the Bills did. Cooper's low maintenance. He'd be perfect up there for Allen. They're good anyway. He's a great quarterback. I love that. That's a great trade. And as you said, they gave up nothing. I don't love the Adams thing. First off, Adams, after a win, went into Antonio Pierce's office. I want to be traded. They beat the Browns, and he wants to be traded. They were 2-2. He left Rodgers the first time to go play with Derek Carr. And to me, the Jets are reaching. We're not winning. Let's reach some more. We're not winning. Let's reach some more. They're trying too hard, firing Saleh after the 5 games, which I can understand, but they're trying too hard. This will not have any long-term effect as long as that offensive line can't protect, and that offensive line stinks. You could attest to that. Those tackles are overrated.
Yeah.
And that defensive front four doesn't put a lot of and they can't stop the run. I mean, if Bills ran 136, they can't stop the run. So to me, this is eye candy for Adams. I love the move for Buffalo.
Yeah, I love the Cooper move over the Davante Adams trade. And first of all, when it comes to Buffalo, tell me you got a Steph Diggs problem without telling me you got a Steph Diggs problem. Like, it's clear that there was a need at the wide receiver position. They just didn't want Steph Diggs to fill that need. That's why they went out and got Amari Cooper, who has been a productive receiver at every stop he's been at in the NFL. 7 of the 9 complete seasons that he's had, he's gone over 1,000 yards. He's done it with a lot of different quarterbacks. He had 1,200 yards receiving last year with a quarterback situation in Cleveland that was unenviable. They had 5 different starters. So I like the Cooper move because the temperament of the wide receiver is going to fit. And overall, it's just a better offense on a better team. The Buffalo Bills are a top 10 scoring offense. They have one of the best offensive lines in all of football, and they have a quarterback that should be in the MVP conversation. A lot of people don't realize this, but Josh Allen sitting here today has as many total touchdowns as Lamar Jackson without any interceptions. As a matter of fact, he's the only quarterback in the NFL that hasn't thrown an interception through week 6. So I love the Amari Cooper move for the Buffalo Bills because I think it not only guarantees that they're going to win the division, but it gives them a better opportunity that they've had in years past to go on a deep playoff run.
I certainly don't think it guarantees that they're going to win the division. I like the move. I'm not trying to throw any shade on the move. I think Amari Cooper is the #1 receiver. I think the brother's elite. I think it's one of those situations where you're in Cleveland and we know how bad that situation is with Deshaun Watson. We just see it. We've seen it with our own 2 eyes. There's major slippage on his part, and the only reason he's still a starting quarterback in Cleveland is because Haslam, the owner, has ensured that be the case. If it was up, to Stefanski and those boys, I think he would have been moved. No question about it. But having said all of that, if you're the New York Jets, first of all, Doggy, you should know this better than most, Mr. Mike and the Mad Dog for so many years, starting out in 1987, spearheading talk radio and taking it to another dimension. You know quiet doesn't work in New York City. Oh, quiet, calm, and doesn't bother anybody. No stress whatsoever. We don't want that. No, that's not New York City, baby. New York City is about noise. It's about chaos. It's about ruckus. What you gonna do in the midst of all of that is what it comes down to. And if you're the New York Jets, you have an elite defense. We all recognize that. We appreciate that. That's why we gave them contender status to begin with. Last time we said Breece Hall could ball, right? Didn't we say Garrett Wilson could ball? Well, you need an additional receiver. Now, the offensive line is a problem, and I get all that. Tyron Smith, don't get me started with him. The man's allowed about 5 sacks, about 15 pressures. I mean, you look at Pro Football Focus, where his rankings are amongst the 115 offensive line they talking about right here. He's over 100, ranks over 100 in every damn category. He's a Hall of Famer who is having the worst year of his career, and Aaron Rodgers has been getting crushed because of his dereliction of duty along with others on the offensive line. We know this, but in the end, if you have Aaron Rodgers and you're making the statement, this is what it is and we're going all in, not only do you go out and get an elite weapon in Davante Adams, but it's an elite weapon who became elite by playing alongside him all those years in Green Bay. I love it because, again, the excuses are completely eradicated.
Sure.
We know how big-time Davante Adams is. We know what potential Aaron Rodgers has, along with the personnel that is around him. The Buffalo Bills have surprised us by maintaining relevancy, even with Gabe Davis and Stephon Diggs both out. So clearly this elevates them. I'm not trying to say it doesn't help them, but I'm saying if you're the New York Jets, you desperately needed this, and you went out and got it.
Well, that's what got them in this situation in the first place, Stephen A.
What do you mean?
Well, they were desperate for a quarterback, so they went out and traded for Aaron Rodgers because the general manager
What did you have was as bad as Zach Wilson was?
Well, he was awful. He was awful. He was awful.
Okay.
He was awful. But here's the problem. You traded for a guy that won 4 MVPs in a championship, but it doesn't put your friend.